Good day again. I'm back again. As I promised that let us just get done with grade E. Right. Here is the grade E final examination. Things that you must expect in your final examination, no matter which training center that you go to or which traffic college you go to. This is the basic. Right. They might have some of the questions not there, or maybe there will be some added, but this is the basic one. This is the one that I'm going to give you now. Right. So we started with module 1 because the modules were 13, 11 theoretical, 2 practical, which we did. Right. So module 1, personal hygiene and general appearance, it's only one question under that module, which simply says, list and explain 5 basic rules for personal hygiene. You remember progress was saying just list 10. Now the final says list and explain 5 basic rules for personal hygiene, which is number 1, personal cleanliness, which is all around cleanliness of your body and self. Number 2, the hands. Wash your hands regularly to avoid germs which causes diseases. Number 3, the skin. Wash your body at least twice daily before going on duty and after duty. Number 4, which is the hair. Cut your hair short and neat. Brush your teeth twice daily. Take care of food. Always eat a healthy diet. Take care of your feet. Take care of your soul. So the only one, 5, and explain it. That's it. Module 1 done and dusted. Then we came to module 2. Module 2 was called Basic Occupational Safety. Question 1 doesn't change. The same questions that were in the progress are the same questions in the final. Question 1 says, list 3 parts of a safety signs, which is the 3 things that makes them different. Number 1, shape, 2, color, 3, pitch, 3 marks. Those are the 3 parts of safety signs. Question 2 says, list 5 categories of safety signs, which means the various types of the safety signs. Number 1, general information, 2, fire information, 3, warning information, 4, prohibitory information, 5, mandatory information. Right. Question 3 says, list 2 dangers of smoking in non-smoking areas, places like a garage or a filling station. Number 1, fire can occur there. 2, explosions. Right. 3, loss of lives. 4, damage to property. You just only take 2 and put there. Module 2, done and dusted. Then we come to module 3. Module 3 titled Basic Public Relations. The same questions that were in the progress are the very same 2 questions that are in the final. Question 1 says, list 5 good impressions. Number 1, dress smartly. 2, professional attitude. 3, communicate effectively. 4, show consent. 5, demonstrate good manners. Question 2 says, list 5 poor or unfavorable impressions, which means we've got crude speech, rumor spreading, disinterest, incompetency, incomplete uniform, abuse of authority, poor communication. We only take 5 and put there. Module 3, dusted. Module 4, it's got 4 questions, exactly the same one that were in the progress also. Question 1, it says, list 3 categories of security. Number 1, security of information. 2, security of material assets and equipment, or in short, security of property. Number 3, security of personnel. Question 1, 3 marks. Question 2, list 7 aims of security. Number 1, sabotage must not take place. 2, terrorist action must not succeed. 3, propaganda action, subversion and undermining efforts of the enemy must not succeed. 4, classified information must not fall into the wrong hands. 5, prevent enemy from breaking through the security system. 6, facilitate investigation through the police. 7, make all concerned security conscious. Question 2. Question 3 says, list 2 vulnerable areas. List 2 vulnerable areas. So we had 1, broken damaged doors and windows. 2, areas of poor illumination. 3, drainage pipes and manholes. 4, trees, buildings, etc. next to the fence. You just take 2 and put there. Then we've got question 4, which is the last question. List 5 vital points. We've got 1, computer rooms. 2, water supply. 3, petrol supply. 4, gas supply. 5, safe and strong rooms. 6, communication channels. You just take 5 and you put there. That is all about module 4, which is the role and function of security. Then we came to module 5 now, bombs, explosive devices and firearms. Some of the questions are not there. We got on first question, list 2 types of bombs, which is number 1, military bombs, 2, homemade bombs. Question 2, list 5 examples of military bombs. We've got landmine, anti-personnel mine, demolition charges, Black Widow, TM57. We've got what is the other one? Demolition charges, we've got Black Widow, we've got limpet mine, landmine, anti-personnel mine. Just take 5 and put there. Then question 3 says, list 5 immediate action rules on discovering a bomb, because it's only 3 questions. Which is number 1, do not panic or cause panic. 2, notify control. 3, mark location. 4, do not touch. 5, safeguard the area. 6, do not use your radio within 50 meters proximity. So it's only 3 questions under module 5. It ends there. Module 6, discipline. Salute, attention, about 10, right 10, left 10. That will be assessed based on your performance of the stance. That's how it works. In module 7, the use of baton, self-defense using minimum force, where we did the baton, it's going to be assessed also based on your performance. Right. But that is now from module 5 to module 9. That was what was on progress test 3. Right. So module 8, observation, it's still also falling under progress test 3, which is the thing that we do on day 2. Right. Question 1, these 3 aims of observation. Number 1, to supply a true account which would enable the court to come to a logical conclusion. 2, to ensure that clues which will be of assistance in solving crime are not lost or overlooked. Number 3, to be capable to observe and describe minutely, which means all the time, people, vehicles, objects and scenes of crime. Those are the 3 aims of observation. All right. Question 2 says, list 5 senses used during observation. We've got sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smelling, sense of taste, and then sense of feeling, which is the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, and the hands. All right. And question 3 says, list 5 description. But question 3 says, list 5 description patterns of people. That's where we have build, age, race, height, hair. Right, put there. Then question 4 says, list 5 description patterns of vehicles, which is make, model, color, registration number, year of manufacture, description. Done. The module 8 ends there, which is titled observation. Module 9, guarding and patrolling, we got only 2 questions there. 3. Question 1, these 5 security risks. We've got trespass, we've got robbery, we've got arson, we've got breaking and entering, we've got theft, we've got terrorist attacks. Just take 5, put there. Question 2 says, list 5 physical barriers. We've got gates, walls, fences, doors, locks, CCTV, lights. Just take 5, put there. The last question, question 3 says, list 5 equipment of a guard. It's still the same module 9 when it comes to the question which was in the progress also. Then the last question says, list 5 equipment of a guard, which is we've got baton, we've got handcuffs, we've got pepper spray, we've got whistle or panic button, we've got firearm in certain circumstances, we've got dogs in certain circumstances. All right. Take 5, put there. Module 9, that's it. Module 10, correct use of a fire extinguisher. We've got only 2 questions. Question 1, list 5 safety precautions before using a fire extinguisher. 1, check the label. 2, check for sabotage. 3, check for damage. 4, if damage, do not use it. 5, always test it before using it. Question 2 says, list 5 immediate action rules on discovering a fire. 1, sound alarm. 2, report fire by radio or telephone. 3, try to extinguish fire with the right type of extinguisher. 4, assist with evacuation. 5, help the injured. 6, assist members of the fire brigade when they arrive. Right. Module 10 does that. Module 11, basic radio and telephone communication. Also, the questions have been cut. It's not like as it was in the progress. Question 1 still says, list 5 principles of telephone procedure, which is number 1, discipline, 2, tact, 3, transmission of 4, 3, transmission of message, 5, that is patience, 6, courtesy, 7, incoming calls. You just take 5 to put there. All right. Then we go to question 2. List the following keywords under the principles of telephone procedure. B for brief, A for accurate, first S for security, second S for speed, R for rhythm, V for voice, S for speed before V for voice, and then P for pitch. Then question 3 says, explain the following common words and phrases used in radio communication. Over, expecting an answer. Out, no answer expected. Roger, message received and understood. SITREP, situation report. Mayday, emergency call. It ends there, module 11. Only 3 questions. That is basic radio and telephone communication. Module 12, basic legal aspects. Question 1, define crime or what is crime. Crime is an unlawful human conduct punishable by the state. Question 2, list 5 requirements for registration with SIRA. 1, you must be a South African citizen. 2, you must not have been convicted of criminal offense. 3, you must not have been found guilty of misconduct. 4, you must not be of unsound mind. 5, directors of a security board of a security company must also be registered by the board. 6, no person or company can render security services unless it's registered by the board. Question 3, list 3 reasons for withdrawal. 1, if you gave false information upon registration. 2, if you are found guilty of a criminal offense. 4, if you are found guilty of misconduct. 5, if you become of unsound mind. Question 4 says, list 5 powers of arrest according to section 42 of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977. Number 1, with or without a warrant. 2, who commits a crime in his presence. 3, who is escaping from lawful custody. 4, who is engaged in an affray. 5, who is authorized to arrest in respect of any Schedule 1 offense. Those are the 5 powers of arrest. So, Module 12 ends there, which is titled Basic Legal Aspects. Then we go to the last module now. Still the same 2 questions are there that were in the progress. Question 1, that is under Industrial Relations, Module 13. Question 1 says, explain the main objective of the disciplinary code. The answer is, the main objective of the disciplinary code is to bring an employee back to acceptable standards of behavior and performance, not to punish or get rid of him. Question 2 says, explain the main objective of the grievance procedure. The answer is, the main objective of the grievance procedure is to help parties solve their grievances in the interest of productivity and stability. Thank you very much. This is the final paper of grade E. They might differ here and there according to various schools or training colleges, but basically this is the scope. Thank you very much for watching my videos on grade E. I'm going to start doing grade D tomorrow. Then we proceed before we go to response, CIT, special events and so on. Thank you very much. Continue supporting me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I will appreciate all of that. Enjoy your day. God bless you. See you in the next one.